सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर।
This is the Sony Sports Network.
And so the Welsh Fire, who won the toss, elected to bowl first, emerge from the flames and the smoke and take to the field in the second city. A cool evening here in Birmingham, but I'm sure it will heat up throughout the evening if the superstars come off like we have built them up. There's one that we saw plenty of in the build-up. He made Cardiff rock, even though it was in a losing cause. Some devastating innings. And the emergence of the Birmingham Phoenix openers, neither of whom have really yet to fire. Perfect opportunity tonight as the Phoenix try and hunt down a place in the eliminator. They've got work to do. They've won 2, both of them here at Edgbaston, been defeated in 3. They want to join the Southern Brave on played 6, won 3, lost 3, and then they have to go up against the two sides who have won 4 and lost 2. The Oval Invincibles way out in front at the moment, but they have the talent within the side to try and reach their goal.
First 25 balls for the power play. In order to fielders will allow outside.
As for the Welsh Fire, well, their season pretty much done and dusted. But they can still act as spoiler for those who have eliminator hopes. David Payne it is. With ball in hand, Will Smead and Ben Duckett at the top of the order for the Phoenix. Welsh Fire making 3 changes. Luke Wells, Paul Walter, Matt Henry, surprisingly, left out. In comes Ben Kellaway for his debut, Stevie Eskenazi and Riley Meredith. We're at double zeros, we're ready to get underway. Ariel to kick off. There is protection, but it's not going to be enough to cut off the first boundary off the first ball. Strange looking shot, but they won't care about the result. Alex Tudor, good evening.
Good evening, Charles. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, if this is the start of things to come, could be in for some fireworks here. Edgbaston. Sort of a wide stab at it. Slicing off the back, going now into wide third. Good start.
A little bit of movement from Payne. Generally tries to swing the ball in with the new ball. He'll come back later and bowl his variety of slower balls and cutters. A strange kind of shot in that's sort of thought, well, shall I pull out of it? Or it was neither one thing nor t'other. Little high, I fancy. Umpire Blackwell.
Little high. As you said, daggers, they haven't quite fired as yet. He's got 150 so far. Will Smead in this competition this year. Ben Duckett hasn't fired. We just look back at this. Good shape. Good shape going over.
And Duckett will get his opportunity now. Talk about destructive batters, and this is one person that we've not mentioned about because of the numbers in the 100 this year. He's not got past 20, but we know, even though the format is different, how devastating he can be, especially in white ball cricket. Right hand, left hand combination for the Birmingham Phoenix at the top. Average and strike rate is good, we've just not seen it yet. Flicked away into space, and that will give him a huge amount of confidence. Ben Duckett, little wristy flick, gets him off the mark with a boundary. 5 gone, 9 on the board.
They don't mind that. Very full delivery, just helped it along. No one back there, deep square. Safe shot. Couple of bounces. Player that class is not going to miss out on that. David Payne's going to bowl another 5.
Payne's continue. Just maybe one of the reasons why the Welsh Fire wanted to bowl first. Each of the last 6 men's 100 games have been won by the chasing side at Edgbaston. I think the other part of that was that they didn't necessarily want Liam Livingstone chasing a score down. Got to be quick. A whole host of Welsh Fire fielders trying to stop the overthrow. They manage eventually. There's Ben Kellaway on debut.
Yeah, as people who don't know, he has the ability to throw with both arms just as good. He can bowl both right and left arm. Just showing off, Charles, really. We couldn't bowl with our right arm, could we?
Smith at mid-off, but comfortably home in the end was Will Smead. I was going to come back at you there with some vehement of defence of the bowling and realise what he says with a sigh.
We didn't say it. You know one man that would. Old Dominic Court. He would have said something.
How about this Welsh Fire side? Matt Henry, one of the best bowlers in the world. I love watching him bowl. 2 for 5 off 20. Southern Brave can't lay a bat on him. Left out. What do you make of that?
Yeah, well, it wasn't, I suppose, the bowlers that we thought maybe under pressure. You might think you might have to make a big decision. Do you leave Steve Smith out?
Well fielded. Superb Tom Abel, flinging himself across the turf, denying the Birmingham Phoenix the boundary. 10 balls gone, 11 without loss.
संघर्ष का समय आ चुका है क्योंकि एशिया का माहौल गरमाने वाला है. Spot a shot to finish the game. एशिया में बात जब क्रिकेट की हो तो बात सिर्फ क्रिकेट नहीं, बात तिरंगे की शान की होती है.
क्योंकि ये नया इंडिया है, जीतेगा भी और दहाड़ेगा भी. देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर.
Henry, Riley Meredith, Chris Green and Steve Smith at your disposal. Your 4 overseas players. You'll hear plenty of Robert Croft mentioning this man's name throughout the course of the evening. He bowls with serious heat. 4 for 9 in his last game against Manchester Originals.
Great pace, but great control. Has all the tricks as well.
We'll be over to you. Ready?
Riley Meredith, really good bowler.
So 4 into 3 don't go. Mention about all of those 4 overseas. He's got 4 for 9 in his last game. Bowls at 90 miles an hour. Matt Henry's 2 for 5 and one of the best bowlers in the world. And Chris Green's having a great tournament. Which brings us to this man. And he's not having a great season with the bat. And so, is it talked about, do you think, about leaving someone like this out? 78 runs this year.
You'd like to think it is. As you rightly said, the others deserve their place. Listen, he's a world-class player. It just hasn't happened for him in this tournament, and you have to make hard decisions. Leaving him in possibly could be an easy one.
Oh, fabulous pace. Just fabulous. Speared in. Might have been a little bit of inside edge onto the stumps, but at 90 miles an hour, you've got to try and contend with him, and he's picked up where he left off, Riley Meredith.
And that's why he's playing, Charles, because this is what he does on a regular basis. Bowls with great speed, full, dragging that back on. Ben Duckett looks perplexed, be disappointed, but he has to go. His miserable tournament carries on. Ben Duckett's gone for 5. The score is 12 for 1.
देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर। Six. That is a great catch. Good. That is outstanding.
Watch your favorite cricket icons in a bold new vibe. The 100, the bold new cricket. Live on Sony Sports Network and Sony Live.
But you want to see proper bowlers, and if the batters get it, they can say they got it against a world-class bowler in attack.
Clark was in some touch in the previous game here at Edgbaston. Quick fire half century, goodness did he play well.
Yeah, speaking to Liam Livingston, he's been threatening, does well for this side, keeps wicket, bats in the top 3, and as you said, he was brutal the other evening here. Well, he's 50 very quickly off 20 odd balls or so, I would say. Didn't try and overhit it. Very pleasing on the eye in full flow. And he'll like to back that up here tonight.
Crowd thought it was a catch. It was thumped into the turf. Will Smead will scamper himself a single to finish yet another excellent 5 balls from the Welsh Fire. They've started superbly. 14 for 1 after 15. Singh Dale, who had a rather expensive night at the Oval. Jordan Cox took a real liking to him, gets another opportunity here. $15 balls for 46. Can he improve? Well, his first delivery, not much to go by. Leg side half volley, help yourself stuff for Joe Clark.
Yeah, not a start you want. Full on the leg side. Clark's not going to miss out on that. Class shot. So sometimes the batters, they target bowlers, knowing that he went for a few down at the Oval the other night. They might probably look to target him again.
Oh, that's more. Exquisite timing. That's going to be 4. Yeah. Ben Callaway didn't have far to run to try and cut that off, but even he, the speedy Callaway, had no chance.
Yeah, just a repeat. Back-to-back boundaries for Clark. Najit Singh Dale just getting his line and length wrong. He's going to be under pressure now here, Charles.
Yeah, he is, and I'm sure he still will have memories of what Jordan Cox did to him. Slight change in the field. There's a deep backward square and now a deep mid-wicket for Singh Dale.
Yeah, just pulled his length back there. Still strain on the pads, as you rightly said, Charles. Deep mid-wicket, deep square, we're back. His ball just shaping back into the right-hander. Clark just got his leg out the way. Looked like he wanted to take him downtown, but the length just helped it to the leg side.
More runs for the Phoenix, and 4 of them. It's Chris Green, who's on the deep point boundary. But Ajit Singh Dale has started in a rather expensive manner.
This game can be very unkind. Good pace from Ajit Singh Dale, 88 miles an hour at last delivery. He's gone for 13 so far from the first 4. Needs to make sure he gets out this 5 very well.
Well, there's a big chase this time once more for Callaway. He's done some miles over that boundary edge. He might be puffing a little bit at the conclusion of that 5 balls. It's really given the Birmingham Phoenix a lift. They're 29 for 1 after 20.
3, 2, 1 गोल्ड मेडल आ गया है प्रभु। थैंक यू टीम इंडिया, आपने कमाल कर दिया।
भारत फिर है तैयार लहराने तिरंगा इन हीरो एशिया कप। शुक्रवार 29 अगस्त से लाइव सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर। दिल से हॉकी।
Five balls left of the power play for the Phoenix. The Fire have called on this man again, Meredith. Now that is a strike. Just erring onto the leg stump. The beautiful thing about Joe Clark, he doesn't try and overhit it. It's just timing, and that is as good as it gets.
Yeah, for me, high-quality player. And a young batter watching. Just look at his head position, sets his base, and gets all of that.
This might not be a half volley, just throwing it out there.
He doesn't mind the short ball, does Joe Clark, though. It might be a slower ball, possibly.
He does bowl a very good one, this Meredith. Fielders moving absolutely everywhere at the moment. They've got a deep backward square. He is the only fielder on the boundary at the moment. And we have a dented ball. Or a scuffed ball. Ah, there we go. Pair of scissors. Get on with it. I thought that was something that umpires always used to carry with them, a pair of scissors, just for this very thing.
Change the ball here, Charles.
Out comes the CIA briefcase. I just think that is a very executive-looking briefcase for what is carried inside. You expect government documents to be in a metal case such as that, not battered cricket balls.
Yeah, I think you're right, Charles. This next delivery is not going to be fault, but Joe Clark may, I think so. And as you say, fine leg and further in the circle. He might look for a ramp, maybe.
Is it the bluff? Tubes. Does he go bluff? Does he go full and straight? Or does he throw it down the leg side?
Maybe he was thinking Joe Clark was going to give himself a bit of room and hit it at a vacant offside. No boundary riders out there. They're both on the leg side, deep square, deep mid-wicket. Got to back this one up now. There's a game of bluff in this short format, isn't it? Who's going to blink first?
Well, you called it. And he just doesn't quite get it. I think it was a slight misfield by Ajit Singh Dale. Come back for the second, but that ramp was on the mind of Joe Clark.
You just have a feeling, isn't it? Is he going to go full again? Where Clark gambled. And the ball is just following Ajit Singh Dell at the moment. He's lucky to get a finger on now. Bless him. Keep showing up, young man.
Hollies are starting to get involved early. It's a heck of a place to be on a night like this, or finals day. Friday night, Birmingham, Hollies stand. Atmosphere. Oh yes, Dominic Court reminded me it's the bank holiday weekend as well. Driven down the ground, and a little bit of a slip by Steve Eskenazi at mid-on allows Smead to pick up his third boundary.
Again, a very quick delivery, 9 miles an hour. Will Smead getting a bit of bottom hand to go through. Straight mid-on. They say Steve Smith having a slight slip, so wasn't able to catch. Steve Eskenazi, should I say, sorry. And he was unable to stop it.
Bowling 90 mile an hour, Riley. You're built like a tree. Get it in their half.
There's not many slower balls. 91, 87, 90 and 90. It's like Dominic Court pace, that, isn't it?
Kilometres an hour.
We've got to get in there first because he's on next.
He's never off. He's always on his Dom. Heaved away. Just for a moment, Chris Green wondered about another miraculous catch, as it is. Decided just to let it bounce, and it's a single to conclude the first 25 balls. So the power play is done. 42 for 1, Birmingham Phoenix.
देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर।
Sony Sports Network presents Sports का blockbuster season.
जी हाँ, तेज तर्रार क्रिकेट के लिए हो जाइए तैयार।
Cristiano Ronaldo,
Harry Kane,
Sony Sports Network पर Sony Sports Network पर
same end that Jess Jonathan had some good fortune from earlier on today for the Welsh Fire women.
Well, that's not the ball. That is not the ball to start with. Into the Hollies, comes back out.
Well, you're not going to find out if it spins if you don't pitch it. And this is a nervous start from Zabe, I think. Just straight into the arc, and the line as well just gives the batter full access to the leg side.
Down.
Again, going with that full length.
Yeah, it's something we picked up earlier. If it plays like it was with the women, that it don't go too full, no matter whether you bowl spin or pace.
He's bowled that from behind the back line there, so he's playing with the length where he's bowling from.
Yeah, you're trying to break up the rhythm of the batter, because batters pick up the rhythm from your run-up, your bound and where you let it go. That was the one that was launched into the stand.
That was the first one where he hit it the full toss out of the ground. The next one he bowled. You did this a little bit, didn't you? You used to hold a bit and do all those little shenanigans. 50 up.
Yeah, I had to, Dom, because I didn't spin it. I had to try and find ways. Now, largely it was down to trying to break the rhythm of the batter, not for them to be able to predict when the ball's let go.
Oh, a little bit quicker, a little bit flatter. End of the 5, 8 from it. 50 off 30.
हर्ष का समय आ चुका है क्योंकि एशिया का माहौल गरमाने वाला ये बड़ा शॉट है क्या कमाल का खिलाड़ी है भाई ये यादगार पारी खेल रहे हैं यहाँ इस एशिया कप टीम इंडिया दिखा देगी अपना दम देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर
Ben Callaway then on debut. What's he going to bowl first? He can bowl both. Off spin and left arm spin. He's going off spin first, Crofty. Ball toss again to start.
Well, sensible lad going to off spin to start. No, I think he's predominantly an off spinner who taught himself to bowl left arm spin, which is a real achievement. We'll see what he goes with throughout the evening. First thing he's got to do is pitch it. It's going to be a nervous, isn't it? It's going to be a nervous evening for him, but I'm sure he'll get to terms with it quickly.
And then a short ball. He's going to get a wicket. Caught and bowled on debut, yes! Absolutely enjoy the moment. Not the perfect delivery, Crofty, but who cares?
Yes, you're right. Who cares? Doesn't matter. This was into the pitch. And for all many, Joe Clark was thinking, should I go 4 or should I go 6? And ended up in so many different minds and just scooped it straight up in the air. The shout from behind the stumps from Johnny Bairstow was, Keller's, take it yourself. And that's a lovely start for the young man on his debut. Joe Clark goes to 24. Phoenix, 51 of 32 balls.
Yeah, you wouldn't say it's the perfect start. A full toss and then a half tracker brings in a man who is in a bit of form at the moment, Liam Livingstone. 211 runs in the tournament so far, back-to-back Meerkat player of the matches as well. I should say Meerkat match heroes.
45 off the in the last innings, 45 off 20, not out.
Down, Tommy.
Yeah, and it's good. That is, as you know, making your debut as a spinner in this form of the game, nerves.
Yeah, test your character for sure.
Down.
Yeah, and his release point's very good indeed. He's in close to the stumps. He's cramping. He's not giving natural width to any type of delivery here to Livingstone. He's bowling very wicket to wicket to this point.
Get off the mark, Liam Livingstone, but brilliant 5 deliveries from him. Not perfect in any way, but a wicket and just 2 runs from it. Hang on, it was. No, Ben Callaway. Robert Croft talked me through this.
Well, he stuck his foot over the line, Dom. He's gone too far.
How? No, spinners, how?
Yeah, it's a... Oh, look at that. Oh. This could be painful, but we'll see.
Well, no disrespect, it could have been a little bit worse. No disrespect to Smeed. Livingstone's off the strike, but Smeed's in 21 from 13. He is allowed to change his field, so everybody in the infield can go right on the edge now. Free hit. Brilliant. Doesn't matter whether it was a free hit. It is the end to quite a decent first 5 for Ben Callaway. And it is 54 from 35.
Save him for 10 at the death.
3, 2, 1, gold medal! आ गया है प्रभु! Thank you Team India, आपने कमाल कर दिया.
भारत फिर है तैयार लहराने तिरंगा इन हीरो एशिया कप शुक्रवार 29 अगस्त से लाइव सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर दिल से हॉकी.
His approach, I think he reads batters well. I think his go-to is into the pitch a little bit more, wicket to wicket. Again, for this format of the game, tight lines, not giving natural width.
Yeah, nice start.
Just come in on one. Stay square.
Keep an eye on his speeds as well. 55, that. Crofty, 55 miles an hour, that one.
Well, you can just see how measured he is about his approach. It's like a Pink Panther approach of just on his toes, leaping in, watching the batter.
Oh, down, Esky.
A Pink Panther approach, and you're doing it in here as well. What do you mean?
Well, he's just at the back of his mark. He's just thinking. He's got a clear picture of what he wants to do, and he's on his toes. He's just creeping in slowly, nice and measured, over the top and into it. All very, very controlled.
Just need now the theme tune to it, don't we? Da-dum, da-dum.
Nice. Good one.
Yeah, this is a dry pitch. We saw a little bit of turn earlier on, but I'm not so sure they'll give too much air against the likes of Smeed and Livingston. It is a dry pitch, got used earlier on.
Yeah, and they've got to do it differently, haven't they, the Phoenix, who've normally been chasing. So what does Livingston look to do? He's just looking to just manipulate and just hit the gaps and then go.
Yeah, I think he'll ride this period for a little while. I think he'll look to get the 50 balls gone. Who knows, though? He's quite an unpredictable batter. He could just launch himself into the bowlers at any stage, but I think he looked to get this to about 50, 55 balls, reassess from there, and then maybe press the go button.
Catch!
In the air.
Yes!
Taken. Ben Callaway in the action again, and Chris Green has got Will Smeed out.
Yes, Dom, you're sticking to what Chris Green does. He goes very wicket to wicket, uses his height into the pitch back of a length, a tight line, and forces the batter to try and make something out of a very uncomfortable line and length. On this occasion, Will Smeed was caught between two minds whether to go all the way up or keep it on the floor, and he's just succeeded in picking out Ben Callaway out there at Cow Corner. Good, clever bowling that is from Chris Green. And Will Smeed goes to 23. It's 58 runs of 40 balls, 3 wickets down.
Let's go. We're ready.
Brings Jacob Bethel. Joins Liam Livingston. Left-hander, right-hander combination now. Looks like they're going to stick with spinners. Well, Bethel with a strike rate of just under 140 and a best of 48. Good player. And a change of ends then for Zabe. Now bowling from the pavilion end. Uses his feet. Guess what? Liam Livingston loves sixes here at Edgbaston.
Well, he's come out of the box early, hasn't he? I thought he'd hang on till about 50 balls gone. But he said, Zabe, you're the person to go here. It is a little bit shorter down by there, but it doesn't really matter, does it? It's a full toss, and players of this quality, whoa, it's nearly smashed the advertising board off.
Well, he's got one on Johnny. I did say who was going to hit more sixes today when I spoke to Livingston and Bairstow. Said it'll be interesting to see this surface. He's got one up on Johnny now, and Johnny will be just thinking, right, I've got to at least get one. Look, got to get one now.
Yeah, this will be something for these spinners to react to as well. Right, left-handed batters.
Very good.
That's the length, Tom. That is what you've got to do here. Into the pitch. It's not about floating it up, it's into that length. It's a small area, mind.
Oh, down!
Just a little bit slower, yeah. 48 miles an hour that last ball was.
Down, Ed.
The surface
Very
again.
good.
So 2 decent deliveries. Good after that first one went out the park. 65 from 45, the Phoenix.
Just wonder whether he'll go for Riley Meredith. Would you bring him on now?
Riley who?
Riley Meredith.
Right arm round to you, Jake. Round.
Well, he's gone for 16 off his 10 deliveries. Gone for Singh Dale instead. He's gone for 15 off 5.
Yeah, I just thought that maybe he could have gone for Riley Meredith with this partnership in there, Livingston and Bethel. Maybe he could have blown middle stump out of Livingston or Bethel.
Brilliant how you say that. Meredith. Bethel on strike then. Here's a good player against pace. Wow, look at the hands. He gets nowhere near the pitch of the ball. It's just beautiful timing.
But it feels like the wrong length for this pitch. This pitch has not got a lot of pace and carry and bounce in it. You've got to try and make that with the length that you bowl. It feels it's along the pitch, that type of trajectory. We know that type of bowler he is, but can he drag his length back just another yard and a half, which makes that type of shot more risky?
Well, he's got fine leg back. Does that mean bumper? No, it means full ball, and he gets an inside edge down to there. But I just think with the field that was set, so he got fine leg back, deep square, deep mid wicket. For me, that is saying shortish delivery.
Yeah, it does. Or maybe even like slower bouncer, that type of thing, slower ball bouncer. But that was there to disappear again.
He's up against Livingston now, a mid-off and extra up in the circle. Don't give him width. Don't give him anything straight either. This is huge. Watch out in the Hollies.
Oh, he's just drop-kicked this. This is straight out of the middle of the bat. It's got the angle that he wants. Again, Singh Dale feels to me like he's too full. He's just bowled into that drop-kick area. It gets picked up, and look at that. It just bounces off the top of the stand there.
Well, I think he's hit the biggest 6 out of him and Bairstow, 98. I want to know how far that is. That is huge. 99, he's gone up 1. Johnny, what have you got? No wonder you're not smiling now, lad, are you? Oh, he is smiling now. He's got a catch. Get in there, Johnny.
Yeah, that's good comeback, isn't it? Would have been easy to drop your head there, Singh Dale, but he did not do that. He just dragged his length back. It's only a smidge, it's about a yard, and Livingston was lining up wide long on and didn't get the length for it. Into the pitch, it's more difficult from there. A little bit of grip. Oh, yes, you've done really well. You've held your nerve. Bairstow takes a pretty easy catch there. But with the pressure of Livingston's name on the catch, they're never easy. Livingston goes for 16. It's 76 runs of 49 balls, 4 wickets down.
देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर.
Across cities and empires.
These nights are always special.
From kings to contenders.
A night that is set up for heroes.
They all chase one thing.
And this is the Champions League for you.
It's more than silver.
What a night for football.
More than glory.
Unbelievable.
It's the cup that rules them all. Watch the new season of the UEFA Champions League this September.
There's pressure on taking the catch.
Lewis Timber then in, and another one. Good pace from Singh Dale. An end of an expensive 5 balls. Wicket of Livingston is 76 from 50.
Round 2.
Come on, Greener. Come on, bud. Benny Howell next there, lads. Come on. Benny Howell next.
Well, halfway of the batting innings. Has had a lot of action.
Cover, Esky.
excitement. Livingston, Bethel at the crease, hitting the ball out the ground, and then a good fight back from Singdale. An important wicket of Livingston. So the game feels poised. Chris Green has started well. 1 wicket, just 6 balls.
Go safe.
Well, has he threaded that through? Kimber's just come to the crease and actually just found a way to ease that through the offside.
Yeah, good shot from Lewis Kimber. Just rocking back on the back foot.
Go safe.
Just piercing the field. And as I say, was unable to get round to stop it.
Oh! Greener.
Yeah, good
Very
comeback delivery. So how do you see it?
Good boys.
Just over halfway, baton innings. Good surface.
I'd be happy with the 4 wickets for sure. As you said, Clark and Livingston were looking dangerous. So to have them back.
Oh! Go, Tommy!
And back in the pavilion. One quick.
Oh my days. That is absolutely brilliant.
Good fielding out there. Long off. Keeping that to a 1. Fall back on strike. Just giving himself a little bit of time.
Well, not often you see a more conventional looking defence, but that was a good ball to finish that set. So 82 runs after 55 balls.
Yeah, good from Chris Green. He's done it for a long time now. Goes around the world and his franchise cricket. I reckon his batting's come on for me over the year or so. Really dangerous where he comes in. Big hitter of a cricket ball, good fielder. And Charles Dagnall's crush.
Well, Kellaway started well. First wicket for him with a bit of a drag down, but it's one that you'll take, and it's allowed him to get into his stride and straps in the tournament. Bethel, the new talents, burst onto the scene of late. All the shots, and we'll be looking to execute today. Interesting delivery there, kind of a seam up all the way through.
First time watching him. Order. Is that Charles? No, it's not. No. I reckon Charles Dagnall's going for one of those.
He's definitely going for that. How long does that take, do you think?
Got to be some good years. Look at
Just
that.
the years, though. It's the wax. There's decent settage.
Well, if that was Charles, he'd be getting some makeup to that. It's impressive.
It's fully round. Oh, got away with that one. Dragged into the leg and could have been picked up and flicked, but didn't quite get hold of it there, Kimber.
Good boys. Good squeeze, good squeeze.
I don't know if this man is sitting in the holly stand, but you could have reckoned if someone had some peanuts or some grapes to be trying to get it through, they'd be playing a game, wouldn't they?
You're showing signs of misspent youth there, Toots. Well, a drag down. It's gone very, very high, but it hasn't got the distance. Easy for Chris Green. So that brings up the 5th wicket. Things going nicely here for the Welsh Fire.
Yeah, losing wickets at crucial stages. Welsh Fire be happy. Callaway on debut with 2 so far, 2 for 7 off his 10. Had a lot of hang time. Lewis Kimber getting right underneath that. Chris Green, once he's underneath it, he's not going to drop it. The reverse hands. Yeah, Lewis Kimber would be disappointed. Could have hit that anywhere, really. Hit it straight down to Chris Green, and he has to depart for 6. And the score is 85 for 5. 60 balls gone.
संघर्ष का समय आ चुका है क्योंकि एशिया का माहौल गरमाने वाला ये बड़ा शॉट है क्या कमाल का खिलाड़ी है भाई ये एक और विकेट यादगार पारी खेल रहे हैं यहाँ इस एशिया कप टीम इंडिया दिखा देगी अपना दम देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर
So 10-15 balls. Benny Howe's played a lot of cricket, there's a lot of experience, good strike rate. It's under 136.
What's the message here, Tune? So you're in this situation, you're 5 down. Are you thinking still keep going, it's only 40 balls, or are you sort of semi-recovery and then charge?
Yeah, I reckon you just got to say, listen, we want, you know, as I said, you know, you still got Chris Wood, Meal, Southey, Tim, you know, who can clear boundaries, but you don't want him in too early. You want him maybe with 15, 10 balls to go. So as you say, these two just going to have to occupy the crease, 20 balls or so. Give yourself a platform and then go again.
Smart shot there. We're looking for boundaries. If they are, you have to kind of pick them smart. Make sure that you're going with the wind or to the short side or picking up your options. What's our field for the right-hander? Benny Howell as he comes in. So deep cover on the offside and a third. 2. And then fine leg, deep backwards square. Can bowl it into the surface here, Meredith. Slower balls can come into play as well. Just don't want to get too full and get driven down the ground. Meredith has been bowling good pace today, high 80s and 90. Oh, misfield there. DKC, Tom Kohler Cadmore just didn't quite get it in the hands. Good run.
Yeah, this was a quick delivery. It was just... Look at this. It's not too bad, that, is it? Look, you can see that Charles on the left there is going for it.
It's
different
coming.
Shades. Hair at the top, similar.
No, but he just needs a little bit of wax on the corner, and it's incoming. Can you see it? A little twiddle. Well, Bethel has been trying to run this down. It's not really yielding a boundary at the moment, and kept third in play.
Movember's coming up. I reckon someone could sponsor him. I reckon a year or so. And we can see Charles. But this is good from Tom Abel, the skipper, bringing on Meredith back in, try and get a wicket, and then get into that lower order. Still a lot of balls left, and try and bowl them out. You can sort of hold him back. Look at his bowling speeds. He's bowled quick. Last delivery was at 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, well bowled. That back of a length, but rushed him and trapped him on the crease. So an excellent set here from Meredith. Just the 3 runs from it. 88 runs after 65 balls. Another tash in the game. I think these guys are starting early for Movember. Who else have we got? There's obviously the famous is Merv Hughes.
Yeah, TKC. He's going for a little bit there. He's got a couple of months of growth to go. But look at that hair at the back. That's beautiful, isn't it? That's flowing. There's some interesting styles going on.
Well, safe save back in. Just feels like a stranglehold is taking place here at the wickets of late. One on 76, another one on 85, and you just feel that pressure. And then a good, well-set field. It just feels like they need to break the shackles.
Yeah, 15 deliveries now since the boundaries come. It's Tom Abel just getting a hold of it. You said just when you felt Birmingham Phoenix looked like they were going to explode.
They'll be straight as much.
Just held them back by taking wickets. This is the best way.
Again, just feeling these singles creeping in. So this is good bowling. It's good from the squad, actually. Every bowler's backing each other up in their fives. I could just see he was thinking about hanging it wide, just got a little bit too far. He's going to have to bowl it again.
Catch it!
Well, into the arc, the shout of catch it. It's not going to be.
One more here, lads, eh?
Yeah, just mixing it up.
In the flow, boys.
Last delivery at 54 miles an hour. Just holding back on the crease as well.
Down. Well
A
done.
bit quicker, and in the end, paid dividends. So 70 balls gone, 5 wickets gone, and 92 for the Phoenix. Time for a timeout.
वर्ल्ड क्रिकेट की सबसे बड़े मुकाबले का आखिरी पल कमजोर दिल वाले टीवी बंद कर दें
अम्मी क्या होगा
करोड़ों लोगों की धड़कनें तेज
अब्बू अब्बू लाडू को है
एक और बॉल और इंडिया को जीत के लिए चाहिए बस 3 रन शाहीन शाह रन अप पे सूर्य तैयार कनेक्ट बॉल बहुत ऊपर गई है क्या लगता है छक्का या कैच एंड इट्स अ सिक्स
रग रग रंग रंग एक रग रग रंग रंग एक
और इंडिया को मिली है एक ऐतिहासिक जीत
अफरेज चाचा ऊपर वाले ने आपकी सुन ली हम फिर से जीत गए ओए बजाओ
रग रग रंग रंग रग रग रंग रंग
बात टीम इंडिया की है 140 करोड़ धड़कनें एक साथ धड़केंगी देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर
What do you think they've said in the timeout? Daniel Vettori, Ian Bell have gone out there, scored some runs, get some boundaries.
Give your bowler something to bowl at, and they've got a very good bowling lineup. Been very impressed with Milne, Southfeet, Bolt,
Can we get some time for this, please? Thank you very
Livingston as well. Benny Howe with all his tricks. Chris Wood, all that experience, left arm gives them a different option. So they've got a good bowling unit, so they just need to give themselves enough. Can you get to 140, 150?
Callaway's had a good day. Hasn't been the best with the ball, but has got away with it. 2 slightly off deliveries, but brought wickets. Yeah, the wickets that he got were all the short deliveries. They weren't intentional. He'll take it, there's no doubt, on debut. I do like the way he's varied his pace, though. At times he's sort of fired it in. Keeps them guessing.
Yeah, quite hard to line up when a bowler does that. Bag of tricks. So you have to be watchful. Not that you get a lot of time in 100.
Again, another bowled back of a length, a bit short. Again, with the stage of the game, they're not taking risks at the moment.
You can tell, isn't it? Maybe the coaches have gone out there. Just give yourself time. When we get to 80 balls, then we can go, because we still got 5 wickets in the hutch.
Well, Bethel's key here. Those sort of shots will frustrate him. He's got it out the middle, but can't thread it either side of the fielder.
Drag on here, come on. Little drag on.
Oh, he's gone for the reverse. He's bowled it full. Doesn't even flinch here. The stranglehold, it looks like, continues. Are they going to go upstairs? Of course, Kellaway's going to say, come on, Skip. They're going to go upstairs. Tom Abel makes the symbol.
Okay, we've got a review for LBW, original decision not out. If you can play that through. It's quite close to the bat, so can we confirm with Ultra Edge that there's no bat? Ultra Edge coming. Okay, that's the bat hitting the ground. Just roll it through, roll it through. Okay, there's clearly no bat. We're going to go to ball. We're going to go to ball tracking when ready.
Well, a bit of delay here, but it feels like an ambitious review. Waiting as they roll the technology. Gut says pitching outside of leg. He's going to get away with it, but for a moment we have to wait for confirmation.
Here we go. Ball tracking coming. Okay, Hawkeye's got not out, missing the stumps. David, you can stick with your original decision. I'll let you know when you're on screen.
And there you go, confirmation, not out, an ambitious review.
So 25 balls remain. This partnership slow to get started, understandably so, given 5 wickets down. And now Bethel goes skywards, and he's just got enough distance, and it's almost as though they'd pre-planned the time to try and start accelerating.
Yeah, and Green knows he's not far off getting the wicket. He brings the 100 up for the Phoenix, but he slices across it. And even though it's far enough and Steve Smith can't pull it in, it's off to a good start.
Yes, that's game.
An interesting one in this competition, even though it's short and sharp. There is the opportunity when you're 5 down, you know what's still to come. Wood can bat. Tim Southey can hit a long ball as well, but what you'd say is that these are the 2 last recognised batters. And give yourself just a little bit of time. Average first innings total here, 143. Who thinks on their mind? Around about that, Dom?
Well, if they can get that, then they stand a chance. I think the average winning first innings score is around about 170. I think it's something like that. Well, it was, yeah, 170 odd.
Down, Apes.
So there's a bit of a difference between average score and average first innings winning score, but at least with 140, and with the lineup that they've got in Bolt, Southey, Milne, Wood, Howell, Livingston himself, they've got a chance.
Like he used Bethel as a left-arm spin option as well. Wood from Green will only bring 1. And so, with 20 balls remaining, Birmingham Phoenix trying to put a target on the board. They're 104 for 5. Cool, crisp evening here in the second city as the Birmingham Phoenix hope to keep their eliminator chances alive. Welsh Fire all but eliminated, trying to act as spoiler. David Payne. Gonna try and push two here. Long chase for Kellaway, and he's swift, and that's good work.
Good start by Payne because it's into the surface. We know that he hasn't got a lot of pace now, but he's got good changes of pace as well. He's a very experienced bowler now in the shorter form. Changing his angle now, coming round the wicket.
And that's what you were talking about. Changes in pace, and you can also tell by the field that David Payne has got pretty much exclusively all in front of square, apart from the deep backward square. Long off, long on, deep mid-wicket. Boundary rider on the offside too. So giving them no pace to work with behind those little paddles, etc.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'll do the same for the left-handed Bethel as well. He'll have a deep mid-wicket. Deep square leg, deep long on. He's going to change it a little bit, so he's got a fine leg in place now. So mid-off is up in the circle. So again, gives him a few options. He can go full and into leg stump. He can go into the surface with either quicker or slower ball.
Has a hoik, does Bethel. He's not got all of this. Kellaway, almost. Fingertip, and he lost it.
And it's hit the cap. I reckon this has hit the cap as well.
We're looking at 5.
Has to be checked. I'm sure it's got to be checked. Definitely hit his cap. Because it's accidental, doesn't matter.
Again, swinging himself off his feet here, Benny Howell. He's got enough change of paces himself. Just take a look. Just trickles and nudges the side of the cap. But due to it being accidental, there is no 5-run penalty. One thing we do know is that the odds are in favour of those chasing here at Edgbaston. 11 games have been won by a side batting second as opposed to 7 for those who have set a total. David Payne is going to go again. His 15 balls have just cost 14 runs. Sliced away, and that's going to bring a boundary. First one for 10 deliveries. A welcome one for the Birmingham Phoenix.
That's the problem when you've got the 2 fielders up on the offside behind square. He's trying to get the length right. He's going wide because he's got a bit of cover, as in deep cover out there. And there are his options, and he just doesn't get the length right, and he comes out a full toss.
Trying to generate pace is Benny Howell with quick hands. And that open stance that he has, you would expect that from a left-arm bowler coming over the wicket, but from round he maintains that open stance, so being able to access so many areas. Hence why we saw it slice off the face in that first delivery of this 5. Now Bethel. 4 on the leg side boundary. What can he produce? He can produce a 6. From a low full toss, so strong. over the square leg region, and maybe Jacob Bethel, the new England one-day captain, might have a say.
Yeah, and David Payne knows straight away he's got this wrong. Can't bowl there to somebody like Jacob Bethel. Any left-hander is always going to hit you. Full toss, leg stump. Low down, you can see how crouched he is. Hits it over the two fielders that are set for that.
This time it's gone over long off, way over long off, and into the crowd it goes. Again, we talk about that power-hitting position, the base that Bethel gets himself into, and that was done perfectly.
Yeah, watch his hips as well, something that Johnny Bairstow talked about in that interview about the hip position going forward. A little bit like a golf swing, so you're going through with your hips.
David Payne is done. So 10 balls remain. Bethel has accelerated. 90 gone, 124 for 5.
देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर।
Six. That is a great catch.
Good. That is outstanding.
Watch your favorite cricket icons in a bold new vibe. The 100, the bold new cricket. Live on Sony Sports Network and Sony Live.
Which I think is the biggest hit we've seen. Just keep hitting it further and further. It's Crofty's mate.
Yes, Meredith. His final 5 deliveries. Paddled, but there is protection. David Payne takes the catch. Very, very good. Sensational technique, extending the arm, making sure the ball doesn't bobble out. He's got a face like thunder from the previous over, but he should be delighted with that piece of fielding work.
Absolutely. Disappointed with that final 5 that he bowled, but he got himself up and ready. It's a good catch, really good catch from David Payne. Field was set for that. Benny Howell does play that shot, but the field was set for it. He's gone for 12. There's 9 balls left. They're 124 for 6.
Meredith then 2 wickets to add to the 4 that he took against the Manchester Originals, albeit 2 games ago. There we go on about his high pace, his 90-mile-an-hour velocity, but able to bowl those Yorker lengths at will. Deceptive change in pace as well. And now 2 Kiwis face off. An Aussie and a Kiwi. My apologies.
Going to say that.
Oh, goodness me. Now, is this no ball territory? Might just take a look at this. Maybe not be great bowling one of those to someone else who bowls 90.
Given straight away. I've just heard David Milnes say fair delivery straight away, so it was checked and it's okay.
Gut reaction, that was very, very close, but Meredith gets away with one. Now, quick single, and has he been run out? I fancy that he has. We'll take a look upstairs, but I think it's Ben Kellaway who was fleet of foot.
Righto, we've got a run-out review. Just run-out review, play that through. Okay, clearly short of their ground. Going to the big screen.
Given out, clearly out. Milne maybe unselfishly just trying to get Bethel back on strike. Sacrifices himself. Good from Kellaway. He's had a decent start to his 100 career. Couple of wickets in his spell, and this is really good. Got himself in a position. Big dive. Milne is well and truly short. Had to throw it. Reverse cuppage. Into the stumps, goes without scoring. There's 7 balls left, they're 124 for 7.
3, 2, 1, gold medal! आ गया है प्रभु! Thank you Team India, आपने कमाल कर दिया।
भारत फिर है तैयार लहराने तिरंगा इन हीरो एशिया कप। शुक्रवार 29 अगस्त से लाइव सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर। दिल से हॉकी।
Came on to Adam Milne very quickly, but he's done well. So Bethel back on strike. It should be wide, and is. Umpire Milnes. You just get a feeling now Jacob Bethel has to just stay at that end now.
Have a look at this wide again, given by David Milnes. Is it inside that blue line, just as it goes past? Tight. Probably a good decision. Bethel just telling the umpire, thanks, Jacob.
And another one.
Yeah, that definitely is.
I didn't think the first one was tight. This one, not a problem. Yeah, just trying to keep it away from that leg side of Jacob Bethel. Do you agree with me? He's got to stay at that end now. He's the in-batter. He's got to face all of these deliveries.
Take every delivery. Although, sadly, look, he's not bad. He can hit a long ball. Can't just let runs go, but yeah, he should be there.
Smashed over the top of mid-on. Stand and deliver stuff from Jacob Bethel. He adds to his boundary tally.
Yeah, because he struggled with those 2 wides, he decided to go into the surface. Wide, and he just drags it over mid-on. He was up in the circle, you see pace off. Little off-cutter. Bethel now with 2 4s, 3 6s. He's 38 from 26. Can they get to 150?
6 balls. You know this guy can make things happen. Tender in years, yes. But fabulously talented. He has thraped that through the offside. Goodness me. But he's decided to stay exactly where he is, as we thought he may do. 5 balls remain. The end of Meredith, 2 for 25 for him. 130 for 7. And now there is a decision to be made. Ajit Singh Dale, who's been expensive tonight, 26 from his 10, or one of the spinners. They turn to Chris Green, and he has done this before at the back end of an innings. Props to Ben Kellaway, though, with the way he's bowled tonight.
Yeah, I don't mind this option. Green has got the ability to get the ball right in the block hole. It'll be interesting to see whether Jacob Bethel uses any sweeps or reverse sweeps, or whether he's going to look to just hit down the ground. Surely Green is going to try and go full as he can, right in the block hole.
Catch that, catch it!
Shouts a catch, should be simple. And is. Ben Kellaway, you can't keep him out of the action. His 3rd catch. Add that to his run out and 2 wickets, and the debutant is having a good night.
Well, I talked about getting it in the block hole. Just bowl one just back of a length, a little bit of pace off into the surface, as Robert Croft has talked about. Callaway has another catch. Good innings from Bethel comes to an end. Disappointment for him. He's trying to get it in the gap between long on and deep mid-wicket and can't do it. 38 from 28. Is 4 balls left. They're 130 for 8.
The Birmingham Phoenix in danger of their innings fizzling at the back end. Green has 2 for 19. And the always entertaining Trent Bolt with bat in hand. What can Trent Bolt do? He gets off the mark, he brings Southey on strike, and that's probably a job well done.
128 test sixes between these two. Southey 98, Bolt 30 test sixes.
Well, I'd like a few more in the last 3 deliveries. Lot quicker from Green. And they're going to have to be on their game. The 3 Kiwi quicks, Milne, Southey, Bolt. Oh, a drag down. But he might, will he? No! He's going to get 6 for it. Steve Smith just not tall enough out at long on to grab onto it and add another 6 to Trent Bolt's tally.
Just showing Johnny Bairstow where it came off. He said it came off the bottom as well. Just enough though. Trent just to get it over. It's not the best of deliveries really from Green.
Last ball and Bolt. Looking skywards from Bolt. I wasn't on the ball, and Chris Green, straight and true, picks up his 3rd wicket, and the Birmingham Phoenix innings ends 5 short of what is the par score for the first innings here at Edgbaston. We had a little flurry from Bethel, starts from Clark, from Smead and from Livingston, but they will feel, Dominic Cork, that they are at least 20-25 short.
Yeah, definitely. They'll think that they've got work to do with their bowling lineup. And interesting to just see Chris Green talking to the captain Tom Abel about the surface, talking about where they may look to bowl, what's difficult. And a couple of wickets for Meredith, Callaway, and 3 for Green. And 138 daggers you'd think shouldn't be enough, but with Milne, Bolt, Southey and Wood as your seamers, throw in Livingston and also a bit of Jacob Bethel, they've got a decent bowling lineup.
So, story of the Birmingham Phoenix innings after they were asked to bat first by the Welsh Fire, and I mentioned about those starts. Will Smead 23, Joe Clark 24, Liam Livingston with 16. All had flashes in that innings, but Jacob Bethel, top scorer with 38 from 28.
5 wickets for the spinners, 3 for 27, Chris Green, 2 for Ben Callaway on debut, bowled really well, and a couple of wickets for the fast bowler Riley Meredith.
गोल क्रिकेट की सबसे बड़े मुकाबले का आखिरी पल कमजोर दिल वाले टीवी बंद कर दें
अम्मी क्या होगा
करोड़ों लोगों की धड़कनें तेज
अब्बू अब्बू लाडू को है
एक और बॉल और इंडिया को जीत के लिए चाहिए बस 3 रन शाहीन शाह रन अप पे सूर्य तैयार कनेक्ट बॉल बहुत ऊपर गई है क्या लगता है छक्का या कैच एंड इट्स अ 6
रग रग रंग रंग एक रग रग रंग रंग एक
अफरेज चाचा, ऊपर वाले ने आपकी सुन ली, हम फिर से जीत गए। ओए बजाओ ओए।
रग रग रंग रंग एक रग रग रंग रंग एक।
बात टीम इंडिया की है, 140 करोड़ धड़कनें एक साथ धड़केंगी। देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर।
Oh man, that's a bad delivery. A drag down, and Moore's onto it really quickly.
It's those quick hands.
Well, that's out of the ground pretty much. It's got the elevation, it's got the distance, and it's nearly gone onto the scaffolding of the pavilion. So Tom Moore's getting in on the action as well. Well, up and over the offside. That is a lovely looking shot. It's one of the hardest in the book as well.
This is a shot.
Oh! Well, that's gone through as well. This time backward of square. Back-to-back boundaries. Has that found the gap as well? Good effort out in the deep by Lewis Deploy, but unfortunately still finds the boundary. So 30 balls left now, 35 needed. Well, that is probably the biggest of the day, just the sound of the bat and the hand speed through the ball. That is a huge six.
Again, picks up that length. This goes a long way back. Again, serious hitting this from Tom Moore's. 5 sixes in his innings. In the gap, I think he bisects the fielders. He does. They're romping home at the moment, the Trent Rockets.
Just 14 runs needed from 20 balls now.
Difficult man to bowl to. Caribbean style off the back foot. Pace on again. Can Vince get underneath it? No. Lewis Deploy will just come round from deep square leg, and a half century for Tom Moore's, his first in this competition. A replacement, elevated up the order, and what a half century it's been.
Yeah, it looks like a match-winning knock from Tom Moore's.
Sony Sports Network presents Sports का blockbuster season.
जी हाँ, तेज कर रहा क्रिकेट के लिए हो जाइए तैयार।
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Harry Kane.
Sony Sports Network पर Sony Sports Network पर
3, 2, 1 गोल्ड मेडल आ गया है प्रभु। थैंक यू टीम इंडिया, आपने कमाल कर दिया।
भारत फिर है तैयार लहराने तिरंगा इन हीरो एशिया कप। शुक्रवार 29 अगस्त से लाइव सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर। दिल से हॉकी।
Across cities and empires,
These nights are always special.
from kings to contenders,
A night that is set up for heroes.
they all chase one thing.
And this is the Champions League for you.
It's more than silver,
What a night for football.
more than glory. It's the cup that rules them all. Watch the new season of the UEFA Champions League this September, only on the Sony Sports Network TV channels and Sony Live. The UEFA Champions League is brought to you by Qatar Airways and Crypto.com. UEFA Champions League official sponsors.
A low full toss, inside edge, it's 50 and out for Johnny Bairstow.
Most of the time will fly out. All he manages is to chop it back on to his stumps. Yeah, full toss, a lot of the times that will fly. Try to move laterally and in that, just misses that one.
And another drag on. 2 in the 5. And Tom Curran says that's out. I think he didn't see much of it. He'd fallen over in his delivery stride.
The only thing that differed was the length of this delivery. Into the surface, bang onto the stumps. Roly-poly Curran.
High it goes, should be out. Backward point, takes the catch. Sauter, who lost his glasses in the process, but managed to keep his eye on the ball, has taken a good one at backward point.
Top edge. He was spinning the whole way. Sometimes more difficult in that night sky when it's spinning as much as that.
Oh, what a way to finish this game off. A really sharp catch at extra cover by Sam Curran to give Tom Curran another. It has been an absolute hammering here of the Welsh Fire by the Oval Invincibles, who continue their good form in this year's competition. They've won by a handsome margin here at the Oval this evening.
संघर्ष का समय आ चुका है क्योंकि एशिया का माहौल गरमाने वाला ये बड़ा शॉट है क्या कमाल का खिलाड़ी है भाई ये यादगार पारी खेल रहे हैं यहाँ इस एशिया कप टीम इंडिया दिखा देगी अपना दम देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर 6.
That is a great catch.
Good. That is outstanding.
Watch your favorite cricket icons in a bold new vibe. The 100, the bold new cricket. Live on Sony Sports Network and Sony Live.
संघर्ष का समय आ चुका है क्योंकि एशिया का माहौल गरमाने वाला
Spot a shot to finish the game.
एशिया में बात जब क्रिकेट की हो तो बात सिर्फ क्रिकेट नहीं बात तिरंगे की शान की होती है
क्योंकि ये नया इंडिया है, जीतेगा भी और दहाड़ेगा भी। देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर।
संघर्ष का समय आ चुका है क्योंकि एशिया का माहौल गरमाने वाला ये बड़ा शॉट है क्या कमाल का खिलाड़ी है भाई ये यादगार पारी खेल रहे हैं यहाँ इस एशिया कप टीम इंडिया दिखा देगी अपना दम देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर
This is the Sony Sports Network.
The pitches played, they managed to post a total of 138. They lost 9 wickets in the process. They'll have had the opportunity to discuss what's best to deliver on this pitch. It's a little bit slow, it must be said, and does help all types of bowling if you get it right. However, if you miss your length and line, you get smashed. Wasn't Ben Duckett's day today, only managed 5 with the bat. Got bowled by Riley Meredith by an absolute snorter of a Yorker. So we've got Steve Eskenazi and we've got Steve Smith, the Australian legend, walking on to the field in red. Been a little bit light of runs so far in this competition as Steve Smith, but lots and lots of ability and lots of experience. Welsh Fire are looking for a combination, I think, at the top of the order to get themselves into the game, which will get them ahead of the game when the middle order come into the fray. New ball has been crucial, hasn't it? It's a type of surface that does give you a little bit of swing, and who better to see if it is swinging than Trent Brolt, the vastly experienced New Zealand bowler. A left arm over, 5 wickets in his last 3 games. If there's anything out there in the atmosphere, he will find it. That new ball has swung a bit in the air, it's zinged and nipped a little bit off the pitch, but if you miss your spot, it can be a bit like stand and deliver. Steve Eskenazi hasn't had much of a run out really in this competition. And will be a little bit nervous, not really into a rhythm, but he has an opportunity here today. I think this game is evenly balanced. No way does one side have much of an advantage on the other.
3, 2, 1,
So here we go. Ooh, there's a bit of swing. And he's homing into that front pad, Charlie Dagnall.
Well, look, you need bowlers with a huge amount of experience, know how nous, and the ability to not flap when defending a low total. That's what you have in Milne, Southey and Bolt.
Eskenazi giving himself a little bit of room, sign of intent. Does he need to do that?
Well, I think that's the role. Look, he's been hugely productive, Steve Eskenazi, for Middlesex in the Blast over the last 3 or 4 years. Leading run scorer. Actually, on his travels, he's moving northwards to Grace Road, home of the Foxes.
Oh, good shot, well timed, full of length there from Bolt and met by Eskenazi.
And that maybe underlines the point you were making, playing the ball back where it came from, with a full blade, with the swinging ball. He's a powerful man, he's a big man, is Eskenazi. Like I say, his opportunities have been limited. No Luke Wells today, so a change in the order for the Welsh Fire. Eskenazi up top with Steve Smith. Bairstow most likely will come in at 3.
Round the wicket, gives the angle for Eskenazi. He started off in a real positive frame of mind. 4 more.
Over, round, matters not. Knew that the angle was going to be coming back into him and sort of helped it through the leg side. And already pushing the Phoenix on the back foot.
Yeah, I'm surprised he went round the wicket, and it's dangerous to go for swing. Bowl like a seam bowler over the wicket. That's it. That's the area.
I think that's it. That's his biggest threat. You know, targeting the stumps, targeting that big front pad. 5 balls gone. An excellent start for the Welsh Fire. 2 boundaries, 8 without loss.
संघर्ष का समय आ चुका है, क्योंकि एशिया का माहौल गरमाने वाला ये बड़ा शॉट है, क्या कमाल का खिलाड़ी है भाई ये। यादगार पारी खेल रहे हैं यहाँ इस एशिया कप। टीम इंडिया दिखा देगी अपना दम। देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर।
Another Kiwi. Plenty of pace. He will get some shape, but I'd be interested to see what length he settles in on. Oh, that's full. Full. Push down. Well, Steve Smith is here to face his first ball of the evening. Just the 78 runs so far in this competition. We all know what a wonderful player Steve Smith is.
Oh, look, this is one of the great batters of all time. And I think even for someone with that kind of record and that kind of reputation around the world, to come in and do it right from ball one is always going to be very difficult. But that's what these guys get paid for.
No run. And this game is set up for him, really, isn't it?
It totally is an opportunity for him. He's not got a big total to knock off. He can actually take a look, gauge the pace of the surface. And I think the Phoenix has done this right. You've got to see what the new ball's doing. You've got to see if it'll swing, if it's any movement off the surface. But I make no mistake, I think someone who could be really important for the Birmingham Phoenix is a bowler like Benny Howell. Those little mediums, knuckleballs and slower balls.
There it is, good length, isn't it? Just homing in on that off stump. I just love the angle that they attack off stump from. Just draws you into making you play from there. So you can see the angle, the homing into that off stump. Just curving in towards off stump. If that just holds up a frac, it makes you feel like a batter, that it's like a leg spinner, leg break. Smith played it lovely and late, didn't he? Well, maybe the pickup would have been a bit tight.
The other aspect is, Crofty, the first two games that have been played here by the Phoenix, this place has been set alight by the Phoenix chasing. They've got to get the crowd involved. They've got to get the Hollies involved. They've got to put a bit of pressure on. They've got to little bit. A Welsh fan, perhaps.
Yes, well, I hope somebody's watered her.
The wrong season, surely.
Oh, well, now then, describe that. Right then, give me a bit of time to think about it. Well, I think he was looking to get down to fine leg, however, he just readjusted the last second. And that's 10 balls gone, 128 runs needed.
Sony Sports Network presents Sports Ka Blockbuster Season.
जी हाँ, तेज तर्रार क्रिकेट के लिए हो जाइए तैयार.
Cristiano Ronaldo,
Harry Kane.
Sony Sports Network Boom. Sony Sports Network Boom.
Yes, Tim, so we've got Trent Boult to continue. First 5 went for 8. Oh, pulled away. Be a bit of work there for the fielder. Kimber just picks it up. I was just coming back to that Charlie Dagnall book of batting. Was it like the fly fishing book by J.R. Hartley, was it?
I think you need more than the yellow pages to find that.
I don't think many of our viewers will remember the yellow pages, will they?
Should hope one or two do. It's like you ask a kid about an A to Z now, they're clueless.
And the phone book. Oh, good delivery. I like that length. That's the length he's settling in on now. Just about homing into the nether region, wasn't it? That was the area where you'd sort of squeal just before it hit you, wouldn't you? Not a comfortable spot.
Don't know, I'd have been stepping on square leg umpire's feet. But you're right.
Again, good length. Eskenazi looking to back away and maybe give himself some room, but Boult was wise to it.
It just seemed like there's a little bit more oomph in that one from Trent Boult. Skidding across the surface, hurrying just 3 or 4 miles an hour quicker from the left armour.
Inside edge, they'll be looking for 2. They should get 2. Well, Eskenazi's faced the majority of the bowling here, but he has looked very positive, shuffling around the crease, looking to make an impact in this power play, perhaps get well ahead of the game, but I don't think it's going to be easy.
And the season is so short, is that you've got a limited time to try and make an impression and keep your spot.
Pulled away, I think that'll find the gap. Oh, the sound of the bat was absolutely spot on.
Like a gunshot it was, and it was right in front of us, and Louis Kimber was only 3 or 4 yards away from it and had absolutely no chance. Not quite right for Trent Boult. Eskenazi moves to 17 from 11, 15 left, scored 19 without loss.
This is definitely one batter scorer and the other one playing a bit of an assisting role at the moment.
The other thing is, Crofty, is that if you're an opening partnership like this, you know, there's a good chance you're going to spend quite a bit of time not facing.
Oh, high and wide. With the fielding restrictions, there's no fielder out there. Eskenazi's putting a dent in this total from the Phoenix.
His 4th boundary. Stepped outside the leg stump, so made that little bit of room for himself. He could free the arms. It's clever batting. That's power play batting for you. Only 2 fielders out, taking advantage.
We've not seen many pace-off deliveries, Daggers. I think it's all been pace-on, and I just wonder whether the Phoenix bowlers need to take the odd bit of pace-off. Teams in full control of the pace-on deliveries, and when you've got somebody who's the adrenaline is pumping, you can see it in his face, can't you? Just wonder whether you just need to mix up the pace and of the deliveries, just break his rhythm.
No, I think so. You know, the last 2 deliveries, 88 miles an hour. We've not seen any pace off the first 17 deliveries. Now, with a brand new ball, you're not expecting every other ball to be pace off, but just throw one in there.
Oh, it's gone straight up in the air. Will the fielder get back? No, the fielder won't get back, and pace on again, and pace on goes for 4.
I think this is another leading edge. He's looking to try and play that through the leg side. He's gone inside out of it. And the leading edge, and you mentioned about the pace on, and that's what's taken it to the boundary. Yeah, you ride your luck as well. Costly for the Phoenix.
Yeah, it keeps the batter guessing, doesn't it? It's almost the role reversal of when batters stay in the crease, then shuffle down the wicket, and then stay back in the crease. You keep the bowler guessing. I think that's the part of the armoury of a fast bowler, is to say, well, okay, I can bowl quickly, but given what the batter is doing to me, I need to make it more complicated for him. Short, pulled away with the pace on, that's coming towards us. What a great shot that is. That's gone all the way, I think. 6 more to Smith. 80 balls gone, 105 runs needed.
संघर्ष का समय आ चुका है, क्योंकि एशिया का माहौल गरमाने वाला है. Spot a shot to finish the game. एशिया में बात जब क्रिकेट की हो, तो बात सिर्फ क्रिकेट नहीं, बात तिरंगे की शान की होती है.
क्योंकि ये नया इंडिया है, जीतेगा भी और दहाड़ेगा भी. देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सिर्फ सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर.
Chris Wood into the attack. I think he could be a handful. I think he's got a tall action, and I think if he finds the length early on, he'll be a handful. There it is, but he's been carved away. Eskenazi's definitely the aggressor.
Yeah, and no qualms about trying to put bowlers off their areas. His movement in the crease, like a cat on a hot tin roof at the moment, but he's making room for himself. Bowlers have no answers at all.
The last ball he bowled, do you think the keeper could come up to 77 miles an hour? Looking for two, it'll just be one. What do you think, Daggers?
Oh yeah, absolutely, I do. It was something that we talked about in the women's game a little bit earlier, about how that keeps batters in there, loath to charge down. And then your variations can come in a little bit more. And Joe Clark, what you would call, he's not one of the best keepers in the country, but if he's your keeper to 77, I think that's more than doable.
Yep. That's the area as well to Wood. He doesn't miss that often, does he?
I mentioned about the experience from the New Zealand trio. Well, Chris Wood's got plenty of it himself. You know, he's won many a blast competition with Hampshire on this very ground. And yeah, he's not express, but he is clever. Very good at the death as well.
Oh, that was close. That was a high. Ball went between bat and pad. Eskenazi continuing his mode. But one thing about Chris Wood, he's had to build a career about being accurate, hasn't he? He's one of those bowlers, he's never been express.
Knows his role and does it very well.
Spot on. As that pierced the field, that's a terrific stop there by Bethel. And that's the end of the power play, and 99 runs, 98 runs are needed now.
देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर। Six.
That is a great catch. Good. That is outstanding.
Watch your favorite cricket icons in a bold new vibe. The 100, the bold new cricket. Live on Sony Sports Network and Sony Live.
In that column soon. Anyhow, for the first time with ball in hand. Starts with a slower ball. Little partnership building here, 41 off 25. And Corky feels like the Phoenix needs some wickets to get in the game.
Got to get him now as well. Still got Johnny Bairstow to come in next. Tom Abel, TKC and Callaway. A decent lineup. Just not got firing, have they, with the bat?
Oh. Well, that just somehow managed to get the under edge. And he got away with it. Oh, it's going to be byes in the end, actually. So it scooted through.
Yeah, one of those even slower balls. Knuckle ball. Clark, who's on a day-to-day wicketkeeper, you see him too much, just hits him on the left pad.
Well, this is how, if you can't get wickets, you at least start to create some pressure. A couple of singles here and there. A couple of dot balls, and then Welsh Fire will be forced to think about just trying to keep that score ball ticking. Yeah, look at that knuckle ball. You were talking slower balls the other day. So many we're seeing getting better and better. Do you think that's pickable?
I think you know it's not going to be express pace. They're all round about 58, 59 miles an hour. I would play him that he's going to bowl a slower ball every ball, because I don't think he's going to really do you with pace. No disrespect to him, so just play everything as it's a knuckle ball.
Well, he's played that nicely and got the angle there, Steve Eskenazi. So another boundary comes up. 70 balls remain, 91 needed. The ball for the first time. Scored 16 today. Also with a slight loosener. But excellent work by Bethel to cut off the boundary. Yeah, some impressive sixes into the boundary today for Liam Livingston. But good fielding.
Yeah, he's a good fielder, Jacob Bethel.
Red socks on. Bethel. I think Livingston's got blue socks on. And there used to be rules about. Obviously, it was.
How have you picked that up?
But he just was diving around.
Well, how do you know that Livingston's got blue ones on?
I think it's Livingston. It looked blue socks. White.
The only person who used to wear different coloured socks in my era was David Gower. David Gower obviously used to wear those different coloured socks. I don't know why. Mainly everybody else either wore white or grey. That was it.
Oh, bald.
As the game changes, the rules around socks wearing changes. It used to be white.
Were you white when you played?
Always, always. Okay. It's like a golden rule, but now things have changed. Oh, just managed to creep through there, Stephen Smith. Just a little whip of the wrist to get that over the line. 65 balls remain, 83 needed.
Yeah, it's always been strong through the leg side, and like you say, it's that backhand that just comes in. Bisects the fielders, he times it beautifully. Not seen a lot from him in the tournament so far, but he's a classy batter when he gets in. 22 from 14, and all of a sudden now the Welsh Fire are in control of this game. The Phoenix desperately need wickets.
Benny Howell for the second set of 5. Starts with one out the back of the hand. Steve Smith in those wrists. Eskenazi going well. This partnership actually, he's 7 off 36. You feel like actually there's no real fireworks here. It's not taking them down. They're just building, accumulating, chipping away. Making that total pretty comfortable at the moment. Let's have a look at the field here. So 3 on the leg, standard offside deep cover. Yeah, 3 on the boundary on the leg. There's your scale. Good mix up for his pace. He doesn't get a huge amount past the mid-60s. All taking the pace off. Oh, good throw, good throw. Ended up putting a bit more pressure on the run. They had to get moving.
Straight away, though, the call from Eskenazi to Smith too. And Smith backed him up in and out, turned really quickly. And even to one of the better fielders, made it quite comfortably.
Again, wickets needed here. 60 balls gone, 77 needed.
Yeah, and the crowd are quiet as well. What the Phoenix have got to do is they've got to try and lift the crowd. And while the crowd is probably getting a little bit of hot food and a drink, teams have decided to have a strategic timeout.
वर्ल्ड क्रिकेट की सबसे बड़े मुकाबले का आखिरी पल कमजोर दिल वाले टीवी बंद कर दें
अम्मी क्या होगा
करोड़ों लोगों की धड़कनें तेज
अबू अबू लाडू को है
एक और बॉल और इंडिया को जीत के लिए चाहिए बस 3 रन शाहीन शाह रन अप पे सूर्य तैयार कनेक्ट बॉल बहुत ऊपर गई है क्या लगता है छक्का या कैच एंड इट्स अ सिक्स
रग रग रंग रंग एक रग रग रंग रंग एक
और इंडिया को मिली है एक ऐतिहासिक जीत
अमरीश चाचा ऊपर वाले ने आपकी सुन ली हम फिर से जीत गए ओए बजाओ
रग रग रंग रंग रग रग रंग रंग
बात टीम इंडिया की है 140 करोड़ धड़कनें एक साथ धड़केंगी देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर
Baston. They're going to desperately need to send some of that energy, though, for their home side. There's the Welsh Fire massively in control here. In comes Chris Wood. Oh, this is going to just race away. Didn't do too much there, Eskenazi. Just worked with the pace, and he's going at a good lick.
Yeah, bring Chris Wood back in. That's what you don't want when you're trying to put the opposition under a bit of pressure. Just a little bit of width. He stays leg side of it, gets it past that point, backward point, and Trent Bolt may be slightly a little bit too fine for the pace of Wood.
Now advancing, just trying to change the length. Yeah, Tim Southey in your shot hasn't been used yet today. Looking at the options, plenty of options. And Bolt, 10 balls remain. Adam Milne. Eskenazi likes hitting through that offside, especially behind square. That has beat everyone. That is unlucky. He was trying to get that little dink shot going. It's going to run away for byes.
Well, he's trying to play the ramp shot, and I'm not sure whether Joe Clark is trying to anticipate where he's going. Surely he's got to try and follow the ball. He decides that he's going to try and take the catch. And what it does is maybe just clips Eskenazi's legs and runs away.
A bit like a game of peekaboo. Hide the ball. Blind everybody, and then it runs away for 4. Well, he's going to take it. It's going nicely. So is Steve Smith. We haven't seen sort of big trying to hit the ball out of the ground shots. It's been a lot more working the ball around. I suppose they don't have to do anything. That's the good position that they're in when you're chasing a low total. There isn't that pressure to have to force boundaries. 55 balls remain, 67 needed.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything, the Welsh Fire. Just carry it on as they are. They're in a comfortable position and nearly down to a run a ball, and the home crowd quiet and can't quite believe it after the last 2 games where they've seen the Phoenix chase comfortably.
I love seeing a good old beach ball in the crowd.
Catch it.
Drilled and gone. They needed wickets. They needed their first wicket. And Benny Howell's just plugged that.
Well, he dropped one the other night where it came back to him really quickly. I'm not sure Eskenazi gets all of it, but it still comes back very quickly. Smile on his face, Eskenazi. Yeah, it's a good catch. There it is. Yeah, you're right. It's out, Benny. Yep. It is a decent catch. I said I don't think he got all of it. It does come back very quickly. More in the left hand. Give him out, Benny. Give him out. Yep. There you go. Good innings from Eskenazi. 42 from 29. They still require 67 from 54.
3, 2, 1. Gold medal! आ गया है प्रभु! Thank you Team India. आपने कमाल कर दिया.
भारत फिर है तैयार लहराने तिरंगा इन हीरो एशिया कप शुक्रवार 29 अगस्त से लाइव सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर दिल से हॉकी.
There hasn't been anything threatening today, so for Bairstow there's an opportunity just to enjoy himself at a platform and get the job done.
And it's a different role for him. Normally, obviously, throughout his career in white ball, likes to come up the order. Now this is a different role for him. Best of 86.
All off the mark. Nothing too stressful, just easing it into that leg side. Knows what to expect really from Benny Howe. It's the one at the back of the hand again.
Have a look at this caught and bowled again. Knuckle ball, gets himself in a good position as a bowler. He's aware that it's going to come back at him. Give him out. Absolutely.
I think you can feel Steve Smith's frustration there. He wanted to get that a little bit wider past the fielder. Ended up drilling it straight to extra. And so tidy here from Benny Howe. Going at a runner ball, taking the only wicket for today. Phil, might be a little too late. They're going to need wickets from somewhere. Have they snuck a little single? No, in the end. The work done from behind the stumps. So halfway gone, 65 needed.
Well, it would seem a fairly routine 65 from 50 needed by the Welsh Fire, 9 wickets in hand. And the Hollies having to try and make their own entertainment with a variety of beach balls getting flown around. They've all had a great deal to cheer tonight. How desperately the Birmingham Phoenix would like to get them in full voice. Get the crowd swaying with them. Good shot, mate. Look at the height on that. Alex Tudor alongside me at this moment in time. Welsh Fire just content to knock him off.
Yeah, just cruising along. 63 now. 48 left. Plenty of wickets in the hutch. Good batters to come.
Working away, he'll think about a second, not to Louis Kimber. He's got a good arm out on that deep square boundary. And Livingston coming up to have bowling 10 balls himself. Benny Howell's only got 5 left. He's bowled beautifully. So I thought this surface might be good for him.
Boring, Johnny. So boring.
Don't know if you heard that over Stump Michael. Ian Livingston just calling Johnny Bairstow boring. Trying to entice him into a big shot. Don't know if you caught the interview done by Dominic Cork earlier on. They're good pals, Bairstow and Livingston. And they were bantering with each other in the interview. And needs to make something happen, does the Birmingham Phoenix captain. 60 needed from 45. And finally, we are going to see Tim Southey. Why do you think, Alex Tudor, that he's been left for so long? Not his type of surface, maybe?
I don't know, he's such a good new ball bowler. You've got 2 fine exponents with the new ball. Bolt and Milne at the top. Yeah, a little strange. See him coming on the bolt. 55 balls been bowled already. He's got a lot of experience. Hasn't had a great tournament yet, but still a very good bowler.
Yes, he is. He's one of those who's got the T-shirt, hasn't he? Tim Southey, and there's vast experience, not just at international level, but around the world in franchise tournaments, the IPL specifically. And perhaps it's he who suggested, you know what, maybe the power play in this instance is better served by Bolt and Milne. Maybe a bit of Chris Wood, and he can do a job towards the back end. He has taken the pace out of it. First delivery, 72 miles an hour, that one's 71, so maybe it's a slightly different role for Tim Southey.
Yeah, and we've seen by Benny Howe how he mixes it up with his pace. I mean, that type of a wicket, allowing the bowlers, the batters, that fluency that they would look for. But they need wickets, and they need them quickly.
In the air, could it bring a wicket? Just falling short of Louis Kimber. Wondered for a moment if it was going to travel to him. It was a flat trajectory. We'll have to take another look.
Yeah, he hit it well. I was thinking at one stage that he hit too well. Louis Kimber getting his body on the line. And with that, Steve Smith, this is his highest total in this competition.
That one down at 65 miles an hour from Southey. So definitely a set plan.
Just happy, Charlie, aren't they? Just knocking it around. It's not the normal way that Johnny will go about it. But again, you've got 2 guys out there with a lot of experience.
And that is the actual change-up. That's the variation from Southey's bowl. 72, 71, 65, and then the 80-mile-an-hour delivery, the pace on. Once more, Kimber is there protecting the area just in front of us, but tidy from Tim Southey, but they're more than happy just to tick things off. Take their time here, the Welsh Fire. 4 off that 5, and 40 balls are left, and 56 is needed. 56 from 40. Then lots of time, lots of wickets in hand. Steve Smith is best in the 100 to date, overtaking his previous best of 29. I've turned back to Trent Boult, the other potential option for Birmingham Phoenix. Shoots 2 right-handers at the creases, maybe a bit of Jacob Bethel. His left arm spin.
Yeah, definitely an option. Because he's gone to his spearheads. Trent Boult, fantastic bowler over the years. Early on with the new ball, and then at the back end with his Yorkers. Yeah, man on the screen is an option.
Hammered away, low full toss, takes the bottom hand off the bat. And it lasers down towards long off. Bairstow's first boundary.
It's amazing how many times Johnny does this. It's one hand off the bat, hits it with tremendous power, and then just straight. Both forearms, isn't it? Power. Does that a lot. Low full tosses, put him away.
Well, he's built like a wardrobe, isn't he? Let's be honest, he's so strong. Seen him play some incredible innings this year, Johnny Bairstow. 100 that he scored at Old Trafford in a Roses fixture in the Blast. Runs that he got against the London Spirit down at Cardiff. And somehow he's going to get 4. I'm not sure if this is off bat or off pad. Leg byes are given. Well, we've seen some weird and wonderful ways of the ball getting to the boundary tonight.
Playing Paul Flea for the Welsh Fire. It's 4 in the book. Sure, they don't care how it comes. He sort of nutmegged himself. Tim Southey running after it, unable to stop it. Very hard for bowlers, isn't it? Inside thigh there, Charles.
Oh, that's been slapped by Johnny Bairstow. And it seems that every ball that is pace on is going the distance. Fabulous strike.
Well, that's incredible. Short arm jab. Just immense power from Johnny Bairstow. Sets himself early. No long flourish. Short arm jab. 6 runs. Thanks very much.
And they will just canter a single to finish off the 5 from Trent Boult, which has cost 16. 40 needed from 35. Well, the Welsh Fire, with victory tonight, they are not mathematically out of it. They have got a quarter of a micro chance of qualification. And even if the Birmingham Phoenix lose tonight, they are still not necessarily out of it. To all intents and purposes, it would be a huge surprise to see them progress. And a very busy weekend of action. 4 games this weekend. Here's Benny Hull returning.
No! Timmy.
So you're saying I have a chance? Those people that have seen Dumber and Dumber.
Was that in Welsh? Yeah, lots of different factors. They might need results from other games going their way. They need net run rates. But not completely done.
Yes, Benny.
Hides the ball, Benny Howell. I think it's worth having a look at Jacob Bethel, I really do. Mentioned earlier that in the power play, everything with pace on went, and I think the 2 batters at the crease are happier with ball coming onto bat.
We've got nothing to lose now. The equation now, 38 runs, 32 balls remaining. Why not?
Just can't quite get the timing as well. And you're the one having to inject the pace onto the ball rather than the pace being given to you. Now, again, Bairstow threw the shot before the ball arrived. Stifled appeal by Benny Howell, and it concludes his 20 deliveries. So he finishes 1 for 17 from his 20, and the score 36 needed from 30 balls.
3, 2, 1 gold medal आ गया है प्रभु. Thank you Team India, आपने कमाल कर दिया.
भारत फिर है तैयार लहराने तिरंगा इन हीरो एशिया कप. शुक्रवार 29 अगस्त से लाइव सोनी स्पोर्ट्स के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर. दिल से हॉकी.
Hear any conversation between Livingston and Bairstow in this 5. Heaved away, bisected the two fielders as it skips along the turf. Another fall to Bairstow and the Welsh flag.
Yeah, it's going to be a good battle. 4 balls left. Johnny getting the best of Liam Livingstone there. Bit of a drag down. He's not going to miss out on that. Too good a player. Dispatched it for 4.
Yep. It's going to be 4 more. And the Birmingham Phoenix hemorrhaging runs here. This chase looks as though it's going to be ended quite swiftly.
Yeah, back-to-back boundaries, a strain in line. And again, Johnny is not going to miss out. Good placement.
The byplay between Livingston and Bairstow. I think it's the man in red who's going to win the day. Not timed, but might just come back for a second. Halted in his tracks by Steve Smith's call and frustration from Livingston.
Johnny was desperate to get on strike. He was looking for 2. Steve Smith weren't having any of it. A bit of frustration coming there from Liam.
Straight to extra cover, which finishes Livingston's 5. 9 runs coming from it. So 25 balls left, just 27 needed for the Welsh Fire.
इस एशिया कप टीम इंडिया दिखा देगी अपना दम. देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर.
So 25 balls left, 27 runs needed. This game has speeded up very quickly from a Welsh Fire perspective. Johnny Bairstow, 26 of 16, added some real impetus to the innings. Steve Smith has held an end up 34 of 30. Much needed runs from the Australian legend. Cut away. And Bairstow wants the single and gets it. Southey back into the attack, just bowled the 5 balls. 6 now. 5 off. Yeah, I think the first thing, if the Fire get across, the first phone call I'd make would be to the ground staff in Cardiff and say, give me a pitch like this.
Absolutely. They've performed well. I think it's an important toss to win. I think the Phoenix definitely wanted to bowl first.
The call is 2. Smith is quick, he's turned quick as well. Duckett. It's a bit of a fumble. Pressure on.
Yeah, and you just knew as soon as they got to only 138, I think you called it straight away. The Welsh Fire were favourites to go and win this game from here. They would have had to take something special from the likes of Bolt, Milne, Wood early on. They didn't get early wickets in the power play. That opening partnership of, what, 72 from 46 really took the game away from the Phoenix.
And I think home advantage, we all know how important home advantage is, but from a batting perspective, confidence is so important. And when you're very unsure of what the next ball will do, I saw the last game in Cardiff where the ball was zinging around everywhere from a length. And that plays so many head games as a batter. And clipped away, pushing for 2, just 1.
Just gone back past Livingston, hasn't he, Bairstow, as well, in the runs scored. They've got a bit of, not rivalry, but they're friends and they know each other really well. So he's just gone above him. No sixes, though. Talked about the 6 hitting capabilities of both these two. I don't think Bairstow needs to do it. Just 1 behind the 2 that he hit, but he's not going to take that on, surely, is he?
Oh, I think if it's there, he'll want it. Clipped away, stopped. 20 balls left, 23 runs needed. I just wonder, look.
संघर्ष का समय आ चुका है क्योंकि एशिया का माहौल गरमाने वाला ये बड़ा शॉट है क्या कमाल का खिलाड़ी है भाई ये यादगार पारी खेल रहे हैं यहाँ इस एशिया कप टीम इंडिया दिखा देगी अपना दम देखिए एशिया कप 9 सितंबर से सोनी स्पोर्ट्स नेटवर्क के टीवी चैनल्स और सोनी लिव पर
Styles got your coat on there, Corky?
Yeah, got one of those. I think a few are leaving as well, the home supporters, thinking, I tell you what, not sure we're winning from this situation. It's bank holiday weekend as well, Crofty, why not?
Yes, it's been great. Sense the atmosphere here today. It was a really good crowd as well for the women earlier on today, and it's been a nice vibe. There they go. I think they're all the Fire supporters actually going down the M50, so confident of the win. Oh, no, there are a few orange hats going. They'll be thrown in the river out the back. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, that's it hard. That's massive. Oh, we saw Livingston put one over there today, and Johnny's matched it.
Liam Livingston is looking, because earlier he hit the top of the stand in the Hollies, and Bairstow now equals. They've got 2 sixes each. I think Livingston's was 98 metres. Try and find out how far that is. 90 for Bairstow. Don't think he's bothered at the moment, Livingston. He's just disappointed with how his team have played at the moment.
Yeah, it was all smiles about half an hour ago. They were having a bit of friendly banter, but that's smile has turned upside down. Oh, what a response that is from Milne. The ball before nearly went into the canal out the back, but this one has careered straight into middle and off.
Yeah, and a little nod from Bairstow because of the length. He may have got a little inside edge. He's standing deep in his crease. He's hoping that he can pull that length again, like the ball he did before. Look at the length, full. The pace is up in the 80s. Nod of the head from Johnny. Quality bowler, Adam Milne. Brilliant Yorker to get rid of him. But a good innings from Johnny Bairstow, 35 from 21, and they need 17 from 18.
Yeah, Johnny's done his job there, that's for sure. The momentum he gave to the innings was superb. 35, as you said there, Dom, off just the 21 balls. It's much needed. It's also helped Steve Smith, 35 of 32. He's been allowed to go about his business just the way that Steve Smith does. Hasn't been required to put his foot down. Anyway, Tom Abel's there. Oh, inside edge. They'd be pushing for two. They'll just get the one. You never know. I think very much in the Fire's favour, but one or two wickets, and when you've got a side that haven't been used to winning, you just never know.
Surely they can't lose from here. 16 from 17. Smith, with all his experience, 35 from 32. He's the man that should lead them home. And they've still got the likes of TKC, Ben Callaway, Saif Zaib, Chris Green. Although we'd like to see a close ending, Robert, I don't see it.
No, I think you're right, Tom. Oh, that's gone big as well. Smith's got into this. Oh, he's following the way that Bairstow went a couple of balls before. 6 for Smith.
Yeah, that is classic Smith. Get rid of that front leg and use the pace. 85 miles an hour that, and flick towards the leg side. So a couple of sixes in this set of 5 so far, and the wicket of Johnny, and they just need 10 from 16.
Yes, there he is, just uses the pace, doesn't he? Gets into all different shapes, but he hits them all different sizes. Whipped away into the leg side, just the one. Must be a nightmare running into bowl to Steve Smith. You just don't know what shape he's going to put himself into next. 15 balls left, 9 runs needed.
Never keeps still either, does he? He thinks every ball should be a 4. You always see his head's in there. He just thinks, oh, why have I not put it there? He never keeps still. A superb player. Look, he's been one of the world's best for a long time. He's not just been able to do it so far for the Welsh Fire up to now. And his first innings, once he's got in, 42 from 34, he is going to see the Welsh Fire home.
It was pretty much set up for Steve Smith. If he can have a couple of cameos around him, he can go about his business. South into the attack. Pushing hard. Tom Abel is wise. They're in the position now of the Fire where they can just clip it around nice and easy. It's pretty much checkmate. Should be 2, maybe more than 2. It is more than 2. Picked the gap perfectly between mid-wicket and long on. And Smith moves on to 46.
A shot away now from victory for the Welsh Fire. Dominant performance from start to finish, won the toss. They decided to have a bowl first, restricted the opposition. And that opening partnership between Eskenazi and Smith took the game away from the Phoenix. And it's all been about Steve Smith.
Oh, that's been pulled away, but I don't think he's going to get a boundary. Sure, he'd love, of course he wants his team to win, but I think psychologically he'd love a 50 as well. Of course, he scored many of them in his time, but still, just to feel that confidence and show the public what he's made of in these colours.
Got to think about run rate as well, though. Just get it done. Doesn't matter about Smith 47 on out. Get the game done and dusted.
Oh, that's been very fine. It's very fine, and it's fine enough that get the Welsh Fire across the line. There have been so many big hits throughout this day, but that was just a little bit of a glance and a bit of finesse by Tom Abel to get the Welsh Fire across the line. A much needed win. Been a tough ride so far, in particular the last game in Cardiff. And they got there, the flag is flying high. The Dragon will be breathing fire tonight. Yes, it's been a good performance. It's nice to see so many supporters just come up the road to Birmingham to watch Steve Smith, Tom Abel and all his team do such a good job. Get their second win in the tournament, go to 8 points, joint 8 points for the Phoenix now. Both teams in a very sticky position. They still got a chance. However, it's not all in their hands and they need a little bit of help from other teams along the way and some good net run rates towards the end. I think it's been a very good surface. I think it's been a consistent surface, which is what you want in this format of the game, where batters and bowlers know exactly what's going to happen every ball. And that breeds confidence. That also breeds very, very good cricket. All bowlers, all different styles have had a bit of help. And I was very impressed by the way that the fire spinners went about their business.
Yeah, a comprehensive performance by the Welsh Fire. They win with 11 balls to spare. And good news for them that Steve Smith, with 47